what's up you guys? It's me, Caitlin, back with another video. I hope that you enjoyed my last video, which was a travel vlog. If you did, I hope that you subscribe. And if you're new to my channel, thanks for coming. So, just a real recap, real fast. I'm going to be doing a series this week where I do different hairstyles from different series. This is the hairstyle that I did today. It's from Outer Banks and it's Kiara. Stick around if you want to see how that turns out. So let's get into the video. So for today, I watched the Outer Banks a few months ago during quarantine kinda, and I really enjoyed it. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do two Outer Banks inspired looks. They're fun for the summer, or if you're planning on dressing up as one of the characters for Halloween, then that'll be fun for you guys too. So the first character I want to talk about is Kiara. She always has these beautiful curls, and I know they're natural from that actor, but I wanted to try to, as best I could, create beach waves. So the first part of this is creating beach waves. And after the beach waves, you don't have to continue on. If you just want to leave it at that and then dress like you're going to the beach and call that your Outer Banks costume, beautiful. But if you do want to see this hairstyle that Kiara wears in one of the episodes, I don't know them by heart, but she does wear this in one of the episodes. And if you do want to learn how to do that, stay tuned, because after the beach waves, we will be learning how to do that. Okay, let's get started with our overnight beach waves. So the materials that you'll need is a hairbrush. This is mine, just a simple wet brush. And 2 to 3 rubber bands. So I have here 3 rubber bands. To get started, make sure that your hair is completely brushed out. Okay, now that my hair is brushed, we are going to wet the hair. So you can do this using either a spritz bottle or washing your hair and letting it air dry to just damp. So as you can see, my hair's damp. If your hair gets tangled like mine does, when getting it wet, you can always put conditioner or a little bit of leave-in conditioner in there. But as you can see, my hair, not all of it is wet and it's not like soaked. So find what works best for you. So if you can't tell already, we're going to be braiding our hair and sleeping in it overnight and then coming back and seeing how it turned out. So to do this, you need to know how to French or Dutch braid. Before we start, we have to separate our hair into 2 or 3 sections. I'm hoping if I separate my hair into 3 sections that I will get the desired effect of more curls instead of like less looser curls, because that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I was going through and editing this video and realizing that it was going to be way too long if I taught you how to French braid. So in this next clip, you're going to see me, my hair's going to be braided, and then I'm just going to end that part of the video there, because I'm about to shoot a video on how to Dutch braid. So that will be helpful for you guys, I hope, in all of the videos that I'm going to do this week. So I have already posted, at this point when you're watching this video, I've already posted the Dutch braid, the how-to Dutch braid video, and I hope that is helpful. I'm sorry if it isn't, but my best advice is just to make sure that your hair is braided and damp. Even if you can't figure out the Dutch braid or the French braid and you really want to try this, I would just normal braid your hair when it's damp. Maybe do 1 or 2, or maybe do more than 2 normal braids. Like if I were just doing normal braids, I'd probably do 4 normal braids to try to get more curls. And then I would also just tease the top to kind of volumize it, and that should help. But I will be posting a how-to Dutch braid video, and it should be up. It should be up already, and so I'll link it in the description below of this video. So if you're struggling, then go to that video, and it should teach you step by step how to Dutch braid. For the entire week, you might need to know that skill. So I would highly suggest watching that. Okay, on with the video. Okay guys, voila! See you in the next clip. Okay. Bye! See you tomorrow. Or in 5 seconds.
The next day.
Okay guys, so it's been almost 24 hours. So that means that we can take the braids out. So here we go. Okay, so now we have our waves. I wouldn't quite call them beach waves. If your hair is maybe, I don't know, more wavy, more on the wavy side than the curly side, this might be enough for you, but for me, I'm gonna lightly tease my waves all the way up. So as you can see, I didn't go that far with the tease. Like I didn't do too much teasing because we are going to be doing something else with our beach waves, or I am in this video. So I didn't want to make my hair like tangled for that part. But the more you tease, the more volume it adds. If you want to have volume but you don't want it teased right on top of your head, then my best suggestion would be to go under and kind of give it that little lift by teasing it like this. It also works with a comb. That is a, I mean, you can do it with a brush, but a comb is kind of essential. And also, you want the bristles to be small. This is the smallest bristles I have, but you can go even smaller. So, I'm just gonna leave it at that. And then if you want to add some extra volume and want to make sure that it stays, you can just spray some hairspray under here, and it should stay throughout the day, especially if curls fall or if it's like humid outside and you want to try to keep it perfect. Just use some hairspray on your hair. I don't usually use hairspray, but that's what mine looks like. Okay, so if I were using hairspray, which I'm not because I'm going to be doing the Kiara hairstyle with my hair, and I don't want to have it tangled and sticky. So I'm going to not be using hairspray. But if I were using hairspray, then it might give it a little bit more volume. But I added some volume to my bangs. See, if you just add some volume to the top of your heads, it kind of gets that messy, ocean-kissed hair look. So that is what I was going for. And if all you wanted was beach waves, just stop there. It's a simple braid, tease, and volumize, and stick. And then like you're done. But if you want to see how to do the Kiaras, then let's get started on that part of the video. What you'll need for this is 2 to 4 little plastic rubber bands, also bobby pins. So I collect bobby pins on here. I am using Claire's. So yeah, so let's get started. First thing is, make sure that your beach waves are good. Run your fingers through them, do not brush them out, because then you won't have the beach waves that Kiara has. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take our comb or brush, whatever you're using. Comb might work a little bit better because it'll reduce the risk of brushing through your beach waves. So basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take 2 strands of hair out on the edges. One on the right side of your head and one on the left side, and try to make them even spots of your hair. Okay, so now I've got 2 strands kind of even on my head. So now that I've taken one from the left and one from the right, I'm going to rubber band them off so that I make sure they stay separate. Okay, so now that that's done, you're going to comb your hair back to the top of your head, like this. Like if you know how to do a half up, half down, then that's what you're going to be doing. Here I am just making sure that it's all even on both sides, just to be sure that it looks okay. Okay, so now I've taken as much as I want to take, and all I'm gonna do is make sure that my hair is brushed back so that it's slick on my head and there's no bumps. Once I've got it to where there's no bumps and it's slick on my head, I'm gonna take either a thick elastic or a small thin rubber band, and I'm gonna tie it off like I'm making a ponytail. But right before I do my third loop, I'm going to take the hair and come up. Now I have a little tail back here, and I'm going to wrap it around only once to hide the elastic, because the goal is to make it kind of look like a messy bun. So I'm going to leave a little bit of the tail. And once it's wrapped around my rubber band, I'm going to take a bobby pin and I'm going to secure it around the rubber band like so. And then I'm going to take another bobby pin and do that on the other side of the hair. You can use as many bobby pins as you want to secure the tail, and you don't have to leave the tail out. I just thought it would add to the little bit of messy bun, because I'm pretty sure she has the tail for hers, so. And you could also pin it to stand up. Mine doesn't stand up because my hair is so long, but if you want it to stand up, then you can pin it to stand up as well. But I want to leave it like this. Okay, and now that we have our bun done, you're going to take these two pieces of hair, you're going to start from the top, and you're going to braid down. Okay, I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom. I'm going to start at about 3/4 of the way down. I'm going to stop at about 3/4 of the way down. So this is when I take my small elastic rubber band and I rip off the braid. Okay, so that's what you got. If you want to do it just like Kiara, then you can just braid the other side, and then voila, you have what you need. But I know how to do another type of braid where you add in a little bead in different places. So you could add one at the bottom or one in the middle. And so I thought it'd be cute to show you guys another option with adding a bead about halfway down. So for this, you will need any color bead that you choose. So for me, I'm going to choose out of one of these, and I think I'm going to go with this light kind of neon yellow. And you need either 1 or 2 beads depending on how many you want. And for this part, you'll need your hair again, that other side, that other piece that you were going to use. And you'll just start braiding it like normal. Okay, I'm about a little less than halfway down. And so I'm going to take a bead and I'm going to string it on my hair. Basically, I'm just going to find the end of the piece that I want to put it on, and I'm going to just put the bead inside there and pull it down the strand of hair. Then I'm going to continue on braiding. So that's how you add one in the middle of your braid, and then once you get down to the end of your braid, you can add another bead at the tip of the entire braid. So you take all 3 pieces of hair, and for this, I probably should have made the braid a little bit thinner, but it'll still work. I'm just dragging the bead up my hair. It's okay if some little pieces come out, it won't be that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, and secure it with an elastic rubber band. And you can do this with any type and color of bead. It helps if the bead is bigger, it goes up your hair easier. And you may need to secure it with 1 or 2 rubber bands, depending on how well it seems to stay, or if it's bigger than the rubber band, it can just slide right over the rubber band, so you may need to put 2 on. But yeah, so that's how I did that, and that gives you 2 options with your beach waves. For the final touch of this look, I'm just going to tease my hair a little bit more to try to add in that messiness. And remember, the higher it is up on your head, the more it'll resemble this, because she does have hers quite high on your head. It'll work either way. Mine just happened to fall a little bit back because of how weighted and long it is. But yeah, there is my Outer Banks Kiara half up, half down bun look. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to come back tomorrow to see my next hairstyle video. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and as always, subscribe. See you tomorrow.